it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap. It is Tuesday, February 25th, 2025, and I'm so happy you are joining me tonight. I think you are going to feel so inspired after watching tonight's Great Big Card Swap showcase. If this is your first time, welcome. I am so glad that you found us. The Great Big Card Swap has been happening for almost a year, no, 3 years, more than a year for sure. Almost 3 years, I think we've been doing the Great Big Card Swap. It is a monthly card swap where you can send in one card and then you get to see all the cards that were sent in and then you get one back. Everyone who sends a card gets one of the cards that I received. So I just mix them all up and I send them back. So I try to match everybody up, and if you send something really over the top, I try to send you something back that's really over the top. You can use whatever paper crafting products you have at home, whether that's Stampin' Up, retired or current, or not Stampin' Up, whatever. I don't care. I just want you to use what you've got and create cards and send them and share them. So thank you to everyone who swaps with us, and thank you to everyone watching and posting encouraging messages and words to our swappers. We have some first timers tonight. I'm always excited to have first time swappers. So thank you for joining us. So this is how it works. Send one card in, include $1 to cover return postage in an envelope. If you're an international swapper, then check out the link in the video description. $6 for 3 return postage stamps to cover your return postage. Then you don't have to worry about sending anything in with the card. We ask that you don't write inside the card. Use a sticky note or a loose piece of paper to say hello. Totally optional. You don't have to write anything on a note. You can just send your card blank. I always have encouraged you to put your maker's mark on the back, whatever that may be. But I also encourage you to send your cards on. And so if you are willing to include your maker's mark on a sticky note or something that's not so permanent, I know sometimes people hesitate to share cards that have somebody else's maker's mark on the back, but I want you to be proud of the work that you do. And so I've kind of always left the back of the card a little wide open. So however you feel like you want to mark your card is just fine. I know that you're proud of your work, and I'm so happy that you guys are all sharing it. So thank you so much for being here. Now we do have a new theme every month. Our theme in February was Go Green. So we've got a lot of green cards, but also a lot of cards that use recycled materials. So if you've got reusing some fun things or upcycling. We had a lot of fun cards last time with like wallpaper and calendar pieces that were cut out. So I can't wait to see what we've got to share this time. Our theme next month is all about you. So I invite you to share a little bit about yourself through your card, whether that's a favorite stamp set, a favorite color, maybe using stamps that represent where you live or something about you, like a hobby. It's kind of wide open, so don't worry too much. Don't fret about what to share. Just share something that represents you or something that you love. And then April, it's going to be a food fight. So in April, our theme is food fight, and not necessarily the fighting part, but just the food part. So create a card using food like fruit or hamburgers or watermelon or lemons or whatever. This can also include drinks like coffee or tea. I had some suggestions about themes, and a couple people were suggesting like tea or coffee, but I wanted to kind of open it up. So food fight is our theme for April. I can't wait to see what you guys create. So let's dig in and get started. We have a couple cards that came in late, as sometimes that happens because the post office is just unpredictable like that. So we've got 2 cards that were supposed to be for last month in January. Our theme was sending love. So we have this sweet little Valentine with the Hey Chick stamp set. This one's from Annette Funk. And Annette, I'm so sorry. I think your card actually was found in the car. Like it somehow got separated from the other cards that were brought in. So I think it came on time, but it just didn't get found on time. So I do apologize about that. But it worked out perfectly because we had another Valentine card that came in too. This one from Margaret Burkett, who did a little cut apart card. So cutting out the center and putting it the other way, perpendicular, to kind of bridge the top and the bottom together. I love these fun little heart embellishments with the glitter, and love you lots. A fun little heart punch from Stampin' Up. And the scallop heart, I forgot about that one. We've had some fun heart punches over the years, and many more to come, I'm sure. Pizza, yes, Chris, I love that. What do you guys think about that theme for April? Is it going to be fun, or is it challenging? I don't know. Do you have food stamps? That's a good question. I was thinking about, oh gosh, now I can't remember. Someone is doing a Christmas card every month with a theme. And so I was thinking today, like, what kind of food you would have at Christmas time. So we could, I'm sure we'll see maybe like a gingerbread cookie or some other baked good. So let's brainstorm some ideas in the chat for our food fight theme for April. What are you thinking that you might use for food fight? Let's get some ideas going, because I know some of you are just like, what? Fruit salad, yes, the designer paper from Celebration. I was kind of thinking that as well. Did you guys get that one? It's not too late. Celebration ends on Friday. So there's a couple more days if you didn't get that one. Fruit salad designer paper is going to be such a good one for our food fight. It's right there, 6x6 designer paper. I think, do we have one this time? Maybe it was last time we had one with the cantaloupe paper. I'm going to browse really quick and, oh, it is right here. So I'm going to jump ahead. This one is from Sandy Richmond, and she used some, oh, this is fun. She used wallpaper, I think, for her recycled element, and green for the cantaloupes. So this is some of that fruit salad designer paper. And we have a first time swapper here. She said she used the background, yes, was wallpaper. And she dragged in an ink pad over the embossed areas of the wallpaper to kind of pick up some of that green color. What a fun technique. I love this. And she said she was also recycling envelopes that a former employer had left over. That's awesome. Couldn't ask for a sweeter friend. What a great sentiment to go inside. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Sandy, for swapping with us and for kind of bringing us into our theme that's happening in April. Ooh, a charcuterie board, ice cream cone, good ideas, sweet strawberry, and the berry set. Oh, yes, those are good. Fruit punch, French fries, of course, French fries with our friendly seagulls. Chocolate is definitely a food, Mary. Good idea. Well, last month in January, our theme was sending love, and I had to tie them in with our first 4 cards for part 2 of Going Green, all used hearts. We've got this one from Christy Williams, and she did some lemon lime twist. I love this. We got some different embossed hearts with a starstruck from Celebration, the eyelet embossing folder. I loved that designer paper that looked like torn paper. Lots of fun lemon lime twist elements, and a little bit of paper here at the bottom. Love you, from the Hearts of Elegance bundle. So fun. Taco Fiesta. That's another good one, Linda. Jane Ply sent in this happy anniversary card with the green. She said the heart punches are from Stampin' Up, the gingham from some paper at Christmas time. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I think that was the green and gold, maybe. And the sentiment from a supply. Oh, of address labels. How clever. I totally see that now. I always love those free little address labels that they send you. I have a whole stash that I'm still working through. I think I'll have them for the next 10 years or so, right? Next up, we've got a card from Barbara McHouston, and she used, what did she say this was? Paper from around wind chimes that she received at Christmas time. How clever is that? I love that you reused that. And I feel like that music note background could be used for so many different things. The heart die cut there is from the heart-shaped stamp set that you can get for free during Celebration. What a great card with some classic craft or crumb cake and black and white. Lovely. Our next card is from Patty Tucker. And she has used, oh my gosh, I love this wooden heart embellishment here. Some gold foil punch outs from the Bow Wow Punch. And the top mat is made with a recycled magazine paper. Oh, clever. I think those are supposed to be little people in the illustration, like little heads and shoulders. So colorful. I love this card base too, kind of like a pretty peacock color. So pretty, so pretty. I love the hearts. But of course, our next big green holiday is right around the corner, just a few weeks away. And of course, I'm talking about St. Patrick's Day. So this was a natural theme. This is one of the reasons I wanted to do Go Green in February, was so that you would have your St. Patrick's Day cards and plenty of time to send for St. Patrick's Day. So how many of you send St. Patrick's Day cards? I don't usually make or send St. Patrick's Day cards. I did make one this year with the Pick a Season stamp set. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this, from Connie Campfield. Doing a little kind of a faux postage with this fun die. Love the stitched rectangles and squares, and then masking off to do that sponging and stamping to make each one a little bit different. A rainbow with a pot of gold foil die cut. I love that. Happy St. Patrick's Day. She says the stamps and dies and stencils are from Diamond Press. Super cool. I love that. The only shamrock I can think of that Stampin' Up! Has right now is in that Pick a Season stamp set. But we've had some in the past, including the Lucky Clover. This card is from Michelle Mullen. A good friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. I love that. Shy Shamrock for the card base color. This one has a little side open here. So it's opened, like half the card front is cut off, and then it opens up so you can see the designer paper on the inside. I really like that card layout. That's super fun. And then some embossing with that eyelet embossing folder that we saw on the other card. A couple more cards with the Lucky Clover. This one is from Molly Burke, and she used the Nest of Winter paper on the back side. Oh yeah, with the stripes. Very nice. This also is the Starstruck embossing folder from Celebration, and that fun little Lucky Clover stamp set had a punch. It was available for such a short little period of time, and it sold out super fast. I hope Stampin' Up! Will bring it back. Oh, best wishes from With You in Mind, my favorite stamp set. Very nice. I love garden green on this card with the Lucky Clover. So nice. Here's another one with Shy Shamrock. This one is from Nareda Hernandez, and she used the gingham embossing folder. This is really pretty. I think, is that vellum even? There is such a subtle little shimmer on the embossed cardstock. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but a little bit of that Winka Stella splattered on there. These are fussy cut here, and the big one punched out with that awesome coordinating punch. On the inside are nice little sentiment and all those little shamrocks. We all need to write to Stampin' Up! And tell them to bring back Lucky Clover with the coordinating punch. Our next card's from Judy K. Meek, and she used the St. Patrick's Day from the Greetings for All. I was just using this the other day when I made my card, and I'll be using it again on Thursday this week when I share projects with the Mixed Media Suite, which is going to be the bonus project kit for February. So if you order $40 or more from me, you're going to get a couple sheets of the sentiments from the Greetings for All ephemera pack. So this card from Judy uses the heart-shaped bundle die cut. It looks like maybe from something different. Oh, I love it. She said she made use with what she had with her in Florida. This almost looks like it's die cut maybe from a magazine or something different. I love the little color on there. And then we've got some of the gold foil leafing, I think, on the tape, and then a little bit on the shamrock. This is fun little ribbon. I love the gold and green on this. Another garden green card base for this St. Patrick's Day card. Nice card, Judy. Thank you so much for that one. Here is another St. Patrick's Day card from Alora Weaver, who sent a second one for me. Thank you so much, Alora. Now, she doesn't have the heart shape or the Lucky Clover, so she did 3 hearts to make a clover here. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped from that celebration set. And the stem looks like it is from the toadstool punch. What a clever way to create your own little shamrock. I love that so much, Alora. A little mossy meadow for the card base and some granny apple green with lemon lime twist in the designer paper. Thank you so much for sending an extra for me as well. I love it so, so very much. Another St. Patrick's Day card. This one comes from AMT, and she created the pop-up slider card, which was inspired by Susan Campfield from February 2023. She used the adorable owls. This was a celebration stamp set, I think 2 years ago. And also then St. Patrick's Day. And I love this little green paper from a Host paper pack. Does she have it on there? I bet she does. Celebration everything. Celebrate everything. So here is this pop-out slider card. I've seen one of these before and I haven't had a chance to make it. Oh, so cool. Let me kind of slow down that mechanism so you can see it does fold flat, and then it opens up, and this kind of pulls this piece to fold up and pop out that element. Isn't that clever? Shake your shamrocks. What a fun card. I love that so much, AMT. Thank you so much for sending this beauty to us. I always enjoy your cards so much. Oh, look at this cutie from Nancy Bridges. She made a card with this cute little mouse, and it has a designer paper piece that folds out to be a long card here. It says, a good friend is like a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. Let me read her note in here. The paper from her stash, unknown brand, Colorado Crafts for the die. I'm sorry, the 4-leaf clover, and the little mouse. So cute. Oh, there was a it was in the note here. There is a St. Patrick's Day greeting. If you want to, you can put that inside or you can leave it off. I love that. Thank you for including that as an option. The card idea is inspired by Karen Titus. Let me put this back in here. So, so cute. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Nancy. Here we have this or that. This is the, they're both this fun little, what are these called? This was from Susan Campfield. The Bandstand pop-up card. So this one uses the Toadstool Garden designer paper and Terrific Toadstools bundle. Both cards are by Melissa Hamling. So she's got a little spot in the back to write. I love these colors. Melon Mambo with Granny Apple Green. And then the other one uses the Over the Rainbow designer paper from Doodlebug. And these cute little gnome, sweet gnome. It's so fun. Also from Doodlebug on the back here. And Doodlebug puffy stickers too. Over the Rainbow. So cute. I love the little shamrock designer paper and the glitter. There's no one like you. No one. So fun. I love those flowers. Spotlight on Nature dies here, and fun bright colors. So we got orange and green. We've got mushrooms with pink and green. This or that. Which of these two cards would you choose if you got to pick one? Thank you so much, Melissa, for sending an extra for me. That was so very thoughtful of you. I'm not sure how I'm going to choose because they are both just so stinking cute. I'm so lucky to have a friend like you. Let's stick that one in here and this one with the toadstools. Oh my gosh, I love it. I gotta try this card. You guys keep making them and sending them, and every time I'm always so mystified by it. Our next card comes from Jo Williams. She used some Nest of Winter designer paper to cut out the birds, and then this other designer paper is one I can't remember. That's okay. She said she used the November back pocket card layout and created this one. I love that card layout. This is so fun with a little tag and the stylish shape circles there. Happy birthday. So pretty. I think that even though it has sort of that Christmassy feel with the colors, that it really is perfect for any time in the winter to send a happy birthday card. Very lovely, Joe. Our next card, so sweet, from Mio, using some of the Storybook Moments designer paper. And I love this arch die that kind of frames that out. The heart-shaped there, and then I think the little flower comes from heart-shaped as well. A little lace here on the burlap ribbon, so pretty. And soft sea foam with the distressed tile embossing folder. I love the story that this card tells. It is just so sweet and has that storybook image, that storybook scene. A little bit on the inside with some more little die cuts from that Storybook Moments designer paper. So lovely and very green. Oh, look at this one. This is from Debbie Lindauer. She used the Mixed Florals, an online exclusive, which I'll be featuring tomorrow night. I love that she embossed in gold and then watercolored. It is so gorgeous. Little detailed die cut here from the same bundle and some gold embellishments to finish it off. Little stamping on the inside with that image. So pretty. Oh, this is for March. Okay, oopsies. I was thinking it had the green in it. Sometimes I get mixed up and I don't catch it on the envelope. Sometimes the envelopes aren't marked. So I'm going to put this one away for March. Sorry about the mix up, Debbie. And if you, I know sometimes you do and I still miss it, but mark your envelopes with the month or the theme, just so that I know when I go through them. I don't usually open up the March ones in February. Like I just put them in a different bucket and I save them. Sometimes I open them and then I realize I opened the wrong one. So anyway, sorry about that mix up. We have another this or that. This one is from Diana. And she has created 2 cards with these cute little frogs. This was also a celebration stamp set a few years ago called So Happy. So there are 2 here. The inside verse is from In the City. Wishing you happiness on your special day. In the City. I don't remember that one. And the circle, happy birthday. Music from the heart. The triangle. The frogs are colored with wild wasabi. Oh my gosh. That's a blast from the past. And the flowers are from the Itty Bitty Accents Trio Punch. Oh, those are so pretty with the glitter. I love the way that sparkles against the green. Oh, thank you so much for sending 2 cards. This fun die set included both a die that had the rectangles and a die that had the circles. And it was so fun to kind of do one die cut and have these little windows that you can create a little scene with. So this or that, which of these 2 frog cards would you keep if you had the opportunity to? I think they are both just so cute. I'm not sure how I'm possibly going to, I don't know how to decide. They're so cute. Thank you again for sending an extra one for me. That was so very sweet of you. Let's keep going with our green cards. We actually have another this or that from Linda Vanderspool. She used some Shy Shamrock and some Summer Splash to make cards with the With You in Mind stamp set. Both of them use the flower as well as the Star Struck embossing folder. A little bit of Bloom Impressions designer paper here. The embossing folder and designer paper are both in the celebration book, but the stamps that you can get from the January through April mini catalog, helped, inspired, and designed by me. I just love this stamp set, Linda. Thank you so much for sharing your fun creations. I've been getting so many cards that you guys have made with my stamp set, and it just makes me smile so much to see what you're creating. So thank you for sharing, whether you're sending them in for the Great Big Card Swap or just sharing a picture online. Thank you. Keep sharing them. Like I said, it just makes me so happy to know you guys are enjoying the stamp set so much. So another this or that, best wishes or thank you. Which of these 2 cards would you choose if you got to choose, if you had a choice? I love them both. I don't know how I'm going to pick. You guys sometimes make it so hard on me. Very lovely, Linda. Thank you again for sending an extra one for me. Here's another card with my stamp set. This one is from Sue Hines, and she used a little bit of that fruit salad designer paper, I think. The thank you comes from the With You in Mind stamp set. Then we have the, what is the name of that embossing folder? metal plate embossing folder. That's right. Thank you for such a nice little supply list there, Sue. I love that. And then, did I get the designer paper right? Yes, the fruit salad paper. So we've got lemon lime twist, granny apple green, and some of the, oh, I love these. Shiny sequins, the adhesive back shiny sequins, and these were in the clearance rack. I'm not sure if they're still there. They are some of my favorite sequins. They have like a green, and there's like a pink and an orange and a yellow, and they're just so much fun, and go with lots of bright colored papers. You can't go wrong with those. So check that out in the clearance rack section of the online store. I got another this or that. This one is from Chris Almond, and she sent 2 using the Changing Leaves die, the Autumn Expression stamp, Flowing Flower stamp, Refresh Beauty designer paper, and the Spellbinders Kaleidoscope tile dies. Those are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So of this or that, do you prefer the one with the white card base and sort of the neutral tones here with the vanilla? Or do you like the brighter color here with granny apple green and that bright designer paper? On the inside, some more of the tiles, sending a card instead of a text. I love that sentiment. We need to send more cards this year for sure. Such a beautiful card, and so what do I want to say? Your attention to detail, Chris, always just makes me smile. You always just give so much care to the cards and how you create them. So thank you for sharing your gorgeous creations with us. And I don't know how I'm going to choose because they are both so amazing. They really are kind of different, and the bright colors are the more subdued, but either one, they're both so lovely. Becca, the dies are, let me see what Chris's notes say again, from Spellbinders, the Kaleidoscope tile dies from 2020. So I don't know, maybe you've missed out on them, but they are pretty amazing, aren't they? So awesome. Thank you so much, Chris, for that. Oh, I've got to show this one next because it uses the same designer paper pack. This paper, Refresh Beauty, is in the Last Chance clearance rack, as well as all of the special edition papers that came out in December. This one's from Lynn Werner, enjoy sharing with your friend. I thought it was the stamp set. It's not. Sorry. We've got that Refresh Beauty designer paper, the Spotlight on Nature dies, Granny Apple Green, maybe some Wild Wasabi. No, I think that's Granny Apple, Pear Pizzazz, and some maybe Lemon Lime Twist. I'm getting all my colors mixed up. All the different shades of green. So pretty. It says, you mean so much to me. Thank you, Lynn, for sharing your beautiful card with us. Our next one comes from Myrna Hernandez, and she used some, oh my gosh, this was that gorgeous designer paper. There were 2 of them. One of them was called Sun Prints, and it was blues. And then there was another one that had these alternative colors. Let me see. It's called Pretty Prints. And she said she used Call Me Crafty Owls, February 25th, sheetload of cards, sketch to create this card. I love all the layering here. So pretty. Coastal Cabana, Card Bees. Actually, I think that's Bermuda Bay. With the Heartfelt Hello sentiment. That's such a good one. And that Heartfelt Hexagon Punch. Genial Gems, Night of Navy Ink, the blue cardstock and die cuts, and the butterfly from her stash. Love that. So pretty. I love this Bermuda Bay color. And then Blueberry Bushel. So Bermuda Bay, which is a retired color with some Blueberry Bushel. A little vellum here under the sentiment. What a great layout too. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Our next card is from Ann Hansen. I recognize this card layout. Another back pocket card layout. It looks like we've got a cut apart card here. Let's see. I don't know if she's got a note about, I think that's just her address and a little note. It looks to me like it's a recycled Christmas card. Thinking of spring. I love it. We have got some warm temperatures here in Illinois, and so all of the snow is melting. Hopefully we are getting away from these sort of scenes, but I do long for spring all winter long. Such a great layout. Thank you so much for choosing this one, and I think your card is so lovely. Our next card comes from Mary Jane Martinez, and she used some beautiful plaid paper to make this arrow card. Isn't this fun? I have made this little arrow card before, and so I have a tutorial that I will share with you. I believe I have a template that you can print as well as a video tutorial, so I'll link this up in the video description when we're all done, so you can check that out. Mary Jane, thank you so much for sharing your version with us. This little teacup from the Everyday Happiness stamp set I think would be so perfect for our food fight theme. So you can break it out and use it again if you want to. I don't know how many food stamps I have. Like we talked about that earlier. Designer paper, the latte suite would be good. Teacups, coffee. We got all kinds of things to choose from. Cheryl Workman sent in this card. I love this. That looks like the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. Yes. Minte paper, green. And natural tones linen thread. That's really pretty. I love the little tag. Kind of reminds me of the new paper pumpkin kit that I just received for February. Refills of that paper pumpkin kit are currently available in the online store, so you can get a couple of those if you have the kit and want to make more cards. Those all count towards celebration, of course, which ends on Friday. This is so lovely. I love the way you've cut these to pop out just a little bit, like the butterfly here and I don't know how well you can see on camera, but it's kind of glossy here for the body. So pretty, just the way, oh my gosh, that is all, well, stamped. Some of this is cut out and glued on top. Wow, wow. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for sharing a card. And I think this is Cheryl's first time swapping. So welcome to the Great Big Card Swap, Cheryl. I'm so glad that you're sharing with us, and I hope you enjoy the card that you receive. Oh, a sea creature could work on the food theme. Sharon, I suppose you're right. But does that also mean that farm animals like pigs and cows could be as well? Our next card is from Charlotte Nydecker, and she's got this great embossed hello. I don't know how well you can see that. That's so fun. I love the, excuse me, the colors. Oh my gosh. I don't know where that yawn came from. I apologize. The colors in the back, I think it's so pretty. We've got some oranges back there with the greens, and it ties in with the butterfly stamps. Really pretty card. So perfect for spring. A little bit of green on the inside with the designer paper. Can you see the embossed? H-E-L-L-O. It's really cool. Our next green card comes from Jenny Oliver. A little Z-fold card. I love this. And the recycled snail was fussy cut from some designer paper that she got, or not designer paper, wrapping paper that she got from a birthday present last month. Happy belated birthday to you, Jenny. I love that so much. And then we've got the Full of Life designer paper here with the greens, granny apple green and shaded spruce. I showed this little snail to my daughter Anna, and she thought it was just the cutest. Hey friend, I love that so much. This is a card layout I shared for my my class, Creating with You in Mind, the VIP session. We made a card like this. Love that so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot the also I shared it on the Demonstrator planning place. That's right. I was looking at your note. This is so fun. This is the Impossible card shared by Sherry Warner. And if you've never seen the Impossible card, it may not look like it may not look like much if you're not thinking about it, but this is all one piece of cardstock with some strategic cutting and a little twist. It is all one piece with this piece holding it in place. I will add the link to the video description if you've not ever seen the Impossible card. It does fold flat, but yes, this piece that's sticking up came from this and this together, and it is all in the way that you twist it. You cut it, twist it, and then add the stabilizer piece. So fun. I've not made one of these in a little while, so I was really excited to see this. Sherry, thank you so much for sharing the Impossible card. And what a perfect sentiment. It says, anything is possible, even the Impossible card. Check out, I'll add the link to the video description when we're all done so you can learn how to make the impossible card. And I had another one that I was setting aside. I'll find it and add it as well to the video description. Okay, let's keep going. We got some more cards to share. Next, another this or that. This one comes from Ross Munsey, and she shared 2 cards that were green. I love this bright green with a dark shaded spruce. It's really, really pretty. So 2 cards, this or that. They're similar sort of in their layout with a center rectangle, but this one has got 4 different postage punches with designer paper and embossed cardstock pieces. And this one has those tropical leaves stamped with the little sentiment, sending hugs. And this one, happy birthday. Opens that way. So this or that, if you got to choose to keep one, which of these 2 would you keep? Chris is reminding me of the veggie stamps that we have. We have a garden, storybook garden as part of the Storybook Moment Suite. And also there's one in the annual catalog. To Market has some veggies on that designer paper. We are coming up with all kinds of things. We're going to have some really great cards, I think, in April for our food fight. It does look like Evening Evergreen. I think that, Melissa, it might be a different company paper. So it's not exactly Evening Evergreen, but it is, I would say, really, really close. And then the green also looks like it is not a Stampin' Up color, but we've had some close colors. Like I would almost say, oh, not mint macaron. There was another one that we had that was like a minty color years ago. Not Sage Shadow. I can't think of it. They're pretty together though. I love the dark green contrasting with the lighter, brighter green. We need a light green like this. I'm going to add that to our Stampin' Up color wish list. Our next card is from Rosemary McDougall. It's an off-center gatefold card, and there's some rosemary seeds inside the little envelope. I love that. This designer paper, I don't remember what it's called. It was one of the first online exclusives that came out a couple years ago in March, and it has some soft seafoam and Lost Lagoon. I was just talking about this designer paper, about how there was a paper that came out with a color that we didn't have until a couple months later. And so that when this paper came out with the Lost Lagoon wasn't a color in the current Stampin' Up color collection. That has happened again. We have a new designer paper that's coming out in April that includes a color called Strawberry Slush, which is not a current Stampin' Up color, but I think it means we're going to see Strawberry Slush come back as an in color in the annual catalog. I can't wait to find out for sure when we see the new catalog next month. Such a great card. I love that you included your namesake seeds in there too, Rosemary. Thank you for sharing this beautiful card with us. Oh my goodness. This one is from Patricia Williams. She always has the best fun fold cards. So we've got some blue foil. I would almost say this looks like it could be wrapping paper, although she did not include a note, so I'm not certain. So this card opens up. Let's see. And it has kind of like, I don't know what you would call it. It's sort of like a gatefold. And then that centerpiece kind of pops up. Do you see that? So if you were displaying the card, it would look like this and have like lots of cool dimension. I love this little teapot and die cut with the foil. I almost wondered if that was a can. Do you know that you can, gosh, probably with the bigger dies, those big dies, die cut. We used to do this all the time. Aluminum cans, cut apart a soda can and die cut it. I don't know if this is a soda can, but it looks like it could be. And that would be a fun way to recycle. Recycle your cans. Such a clever card, Patricia. There's room to write here on the back with 2 different panels. Love never fails and love you. Love that pretty dark blue foil paper. So gorgeous. These 2 cards just arrived today in my P.O. box. This one from Melly Turner. She created a what do you call this one? A screen divider card. So it looks like some of those like little room dividers, like a screen. This one with some of the Eden designer paper. I love the combination of the brushed gold in here too. Sending 1,000 well wishes on your special day. If you've not made one like this was inspired by Karen Titus. I made one years ago too. It's really, really easy. The bottom of it is just punched with a punch. And so this punch is the Label Me Lovely, but we've had some similar punches where you could kind of punch just half of it and it looks like a dresser, or it looks like the screen, the bottom of a screen with the legs. So clever, so intricate and beautiful. I love that so much. Thank you for sharing this awesome card with us, Melly. And so perfect with the soft succulent. And this is the evening evergreen, that dark green. Another card that arrived today, this one's from Luann Crosby. And oh, so fun. I love this little pop-up card. The friend die cut here on the front is from Pink Fresh Studio, Gilletta Alpha Alphabet dies. And then the background paper was made using the shaving cream technique and some drops of reinker. So pretty. The Stampin' Up! Beautiful Day stamp set is where the large butterfly came from. And I love that the image kind of continues over the die cut. That looks really cool. On the inside, we've got the clear acetate window sheets here. And she said this was recycled and cut from unused transparency sheet. I've seen you guys also reuse food containers that have clear lids like this, like yogurt lids, things like that. So fun. I remember making a card like this, oh my gosh, years ago, and so much fun. I'll link it up in the video description for you. Essentially, you have two pieces of cardstock that have a little lip that comes up, and then in between that lip of cardstock, you smash the window sheets. I love this little border here, an old Stampin' Up! Set border builders from 2002. The You're an Awesome Friend comes from Gina K Designs, and the butterflies are from Hero Arts Tiny Stamps, and Spellbinder's Hummingbird Build a Scene stamp set. I love these dies. Where are these dies from? Let me see. The ruffled edge rectangle dies are from Dies to Die For. Those are super fun. And I love the sponging for the clouds in the sky. What a great card. I love the little surprise when you open it up. So look for that. If you've not seen this before, look for the video tutorial. I'll put that in the video description when we're all done. Our next two cards are slimline cards. This is so much fun. These are from Terry Biggs, and she said she used, let's see, I think it was this one, that she used a return envelope that a bill came in to create the gift card holder. The idea popped up on Facebook. She thinks it was Crafting with Lisa. So you can see on the inside that bill envelope, even the little window here that she reused and covered with designer paper from the Wildflower Birthday. So fun. What a great idea. I love this. So this just kind of fits in here in the top, and it looks like a little present. And then you can open it up and you can write your message. So cool. This one is a little bit bigger because it is made from the envelope, but this one does fit into a slimline envelope. Oh, there's my stamp set. I love it, with the cupcake and the best wishes. I like these colors. Pool party with a little bubble bath in there too. What a great card. Also recycled from the envelope. So clever, Terry. I love it for the Go Green Challenge. You really hit it out of the park. What a great card. All right, I think we are down to our last group of cards from our Curly Girls, and Cara, our family of stampers, have shared some amazing Go Green cards with us. So the theme that they went with this month is Grow Green, and they've all created the same gift bag pop-up card, and use some different stamps and in designer paper, and each one includes a little bonus packet of flower seeds. What a clever idea that was. This one is from Donna Johnson, and I know that there have been several people who have created a little gift bag pop-ups like this. I think Sarah Douglas recently shared a card. That's the Stampin' Up! CEO on her social media. I have a tutorial from a couple years ago as well. So I'll share the link to my tutorial, but this is so great. I think originally I first saw it from May Designs. Is that the name of her channel? That's where I got my measurements, and then I saw so many so many people posting the same thing. All right, so Donna's card here, we've got the perennial lavender designer paper, deckled rectangle dies here. Good things grow like our friendship. I love that. This little corner in bloom stamp is part of celebration level 2, and the perennial lavender designer paper is still available, so you can recreate a card just like this that has the pretty peacock card base, basic beige here for the layers. So gorgeous. I love it. This one is from Becca Fisher, and she said they were inspired by Karen Titus's video. This uses the Frames and Flowers designer paper from the annual catalog. Let me just move our little protective pieces here. Oh my gosh, wow. So many amazing details. Die cuts from that Frames and Flowers set, and the designer paper here for the gift bag, also from the Frames and Flowers set. I love the detail of the linen thread handles on your gift bags. So beautiful. Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. Hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. Love never gives up. I love that. I love how you guys do the same thing, but yet they're all so different. This one is from Cara Johnson, and she used the Friendly Hello stamp set for the bird. So pretty. And these dies come from the natural print dies, also retired. Some season of green and gold designer paper and vellum for that gift bag. Really pretty. Ooh, lettuce. Oh, I love that. We have a little indoor garden that my parents got us for Christmas a couple years ago, and we were growing some lettuce and little baby tomatoes and basil. I need to get that out and get things going again. I kind of forgot about it. We should have done that this winter. Hope this card leaves you feeling green. Remain calm and don't beat yourself up if you don't have a green thumb card. You are so cute. I love it. Thank you so much for your awesome card. This one is from Pat Johnson. Is this a hand watercolored background? I love that so much. The Garden Meadow stamp set on the front, painted background with watercolors. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You plant seeds of kindness everywhere you go. That is so sweet. I love that with the wildflower mixture in there. So, so very clever. What a fun card. Old scrapbooking paper, 35 plus years old. Why do you still have it? I love that you're using it though. Got to use up all of our old scraps. Save it always, right? Our next card comes from Diane Gorski, and she used the Be My Valentine stamp set. So cute, so cute. And then that Everyday Happiness designer paper. Did you guys see this one? It is in the scrapbooking brochure. So pretty. These hexagon dies are part of that new Bee bundle that's also in the same scrapbooking brochure. That's what I'm trying to say. A hexagon on the top and the bottom. Happy day. Oh my gosh, so fun. I love it. Some of your cards open this way and some of them open horizontal, and I think that little gift bag works either way. This beautiful La Sagoon silk cording is from the online exclusives, the part of that Otter suite, but it goes really well with this designer paper. Another card, this one from Chris Posey. Yay! I got it right. Thank you so much, Becca, for helping me with my pronunciation. Did you put posy seeds in here? Dill. Ooh, I love that you guys included little flower seeds. Looks like these stamps come from the Grow with Love bundle. And then the designer paper is the Floral Delight from the January through April mini catalog. So pretty. We've got a little spring corner stamp set here with a wishing you an amazing day. I love the color so much. Some old olive for our green with that daffodil delight and the brushed brass butterflies. If you don't have them, you can get them for free during celebration. And our last card from Sarah Posey using some Bloom Impressions designer paper. Yay! This is so much fun. I'm so happy to have you guys adding Curly Girls. Wishing you an amazing day. That's also from that Spring Corners. I just said that. Beautiful. I love this paper. And the gold with the bright colors is just so much fun. Happy birthday comes from that Greetings for All ephemera pack. I'm really excited about these. If you don't have them, there's a lot of great ephemera packs from the January through April mini catalogs. So you gotta make sure to check those out when you're in the online store next. Thank you to our Curly Girls and Cara for your awesome gift bag cards. Like I said, I do have a little tutorial. I'll add that to the video description so you guys can check it out if you want to make that pop-up gift bag at home. Thank you to our Curly Girls and all of our swappers this month who created such amazing cards. If you would like to join us next time for the Great Big Card Swap, you can send your cards to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. Please include $1 to cover return postage in the envelope. Don't write inside, just use a sticky note or a loose piece of paper if you would like to include a supply list, which is optional, or a little note, which is optional, to say hello. Our theme in March is all about you. So choose your favorite stamp set, your favorite color, make a card to show us about your favorite hobby or where you live, whatever you would like to share. I can't wait to learn a little bit more about each of you as you share your swap cards in March. And newly announced tonight, our theme for April is food fight. So create a card using food like fruit or vegetables or hamburgers or seafood, I guess, or coffee or tea or other beverages as well. Thank you so very much for coming tonight. And being here in the live chat. Thank you for watching the replay and leaving amazing comments. Oh, Pat is just commenting about her card. It is a soda can. Yes, I thought it was. I'm going to bring that out really quick again. It really reminded me of that shiny kind of metal from a soda can. So I love that you use that. That is so fun. And then the blue in the background is wrapping paper as well. What a great use of materials, Pat. Thank you for chiming in on there. Terry, I know that everyday happiness designer paper is just so beautiful. I'm glad you finally caved and bought it, even though you said you weren't going to get any more. I don't think you'll regret it. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Great Big Card Swap. I love this video so much because it's all about you and sharing your cards. I always feel so inspired. I hope that you do too. I can't wait to see you next time. Let's see, this Thursday in 2 days, we've got the February bonus project kit, which includes cards made with the mixed media suite, the mixed florals bundle. So tune in for that. And then on Sunday, I'm not sure. I think Mom and I are going to be sneak peeking some new online exclusives that are coming out in March next week on Tuesday. So be sure to tune in for that as well. Just subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. And if you enjoyed tonight's video, please give it a thumbs up. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.